Mike Perlak here to entertain you with the help of Marty Simon and Yana Esnova. I think she made the new lyrics. Yo hey oh home vare yo hey ra jarum brudenji for our homes, for our dreams, for all souls and all living things, we must fight the evil will. We must fight as long as we can breathe. Long stair road that leads to peace. Long stair road and gold's hide in mist. But the choice also is clear. Live as slaves or fight to be free. Live as slaves or die to be free. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking about in-depthly about seasons or episodes 1 and 2, season 4 of Lexx, which I finally got through. With my hectic schedule, I'm actually only able to enjoy the show in like 10, 20-minute increments over and over. No caption, because apparently this show, they didn't have the money to provide closed caption for it, because for whatever reason, that's not popular enough. Only the few and intelligent like it. So right off the bat, you kind of get the feeling that the writers of the show in season 4, this show's depiction of Earth does not have a whole lot of faith in the human race, which I actually can relate. But the Lexx crew technically are alien to Earthling. Humanoid aliens, but still alien. Can you imagine the leaders of the world, their first contact with extraterrestrial life, and they get the via video, and they turn on the communication line, and on the other end is Stanley H. Tweedle asking you what you're going to do for him. Why should a guy like me want to come to your planet? This show, Lexx, I can honestly say it's the only show that I love and am also annoyed by at times. Much the way the president is momentarily annoyed by the NRA leader, constantly telling him to stick to the cards. Every communication possibility has been predicted by our group of genius scientists here. So just stick to the cards. But in a momentary annoyance at that, the president inquires to Stanley, "Congratulations on your birthday," or says to him, "Congratulations on your..." And Stanley's like, "How do you know it's my birthday?" And then he realizes his mistake, and the leader of the NRA is eyeing him, "Mr. President, stick to the cards." The leader of the NRA, who may or may not be Prince. Same actor plays him. may or may not be Prince from season 3. We don't know for sure. Nothing is engraved in stone in this show. But look, pal. And so he gets back to the car. We are a peaceful race. He goes, "Look, pal, you're not making a whole lot of sense." Stanley tells him, I don't even know when my birthday is, so I don't see how you could possibly know when my birthday is. So the leader of the NRA decides to save a psycho killer from death row for the purpose of sending him in space on a shuttle to kill the Lexx crew. Because let's just say the line of communication between Stanley H. Tweedle and the United States President in this story did not go well for either side. So while all this is going on, the Lexx, who is still quite hungry, takes a bite out of the Amazon jungle. Just a small salad, just enough to sustain you, Lexx. We don't want you eating the whole damn planet. So when the killer and his band of buddies, whatever, are on the shuttle with some NASA people who are willing to sacrifice their lives to fly the thing. The shuttle's going towards the Lexx, which is like 20 times the size of the shuttle. And the Lexx is like, a tasty snack and then a salad. I am definitely excited. Or after, I think that was after he ate this. He ate the Amazon. Or a portion, I don't know, a bite anyways. Now you might inquire, where is the U.S. leader? Where are the leaders of the world in all this? I mean, after all, a alien craft takes a bite out of the Amazon? Figure that'd be news all over the place. Nope, never mind that, because the president and the leaders are too preoccupied with their re-election. Which I believe it's indicated in the storytelling that the people, the voters, are so fed up that they decide to elect an independent. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? So, towards the end of the first episode, this psycho killer with a fetish for clean and filed fingernails. It's possible. It looks like he's going to get the key to the Lexx. If he can, all you got to do is either turn on or kill Zev. I guess whichever is easier for him. It ends up being, I guess, killing her is easier for him. Because Zev, not knowing what a gun is, obviously, never been to Earth. Anyways, he aims to shoot her, and in the sequence, I actually had to pause it to see, or put it in slow-mo to see exactly how it happened, but I guess the bullet ricocheted off of Kai's wrist thingy, and then struck the killer. But somehow, I guess, the key philosophically knew that Zev was on the verge of death, and so the key shot out of her hand and into... back into Stan. So Stan's got the key back. So I told you, spoiler alert. So the irony in all this, though, is this psycho killer, if he had been successful in turning on or killing Zev, he would possess the key to the most powerful weapon ever. But anyways, in setting up the those killers on the shuttle with the two sacrificial NASA flight attendants, I guess, or pilots, it was the Earth's best efforts, but they did have a backup plan, a bomb in the shuttle that does in fact go off. That does kind of give a little bit of a minor shake and rocking and rolling in the Lexx. And what was that? And the Lexx just simply responds, I must have eaten something hot. He cut the shuttle within his stomach. Earthlings' best efforts to protect themselves just became indigestion for Lexx. What a concept. Okay, going on 10 minutes. I wanted to, I don't want this to be too long. I'm still processing episode 2, but man, oh man, within the first 8 minutes, there's a sequence involving self-bombers and a moth that Kai and Zev are flying around in, and the show is so freaking surreal. I love it. And the typical, stereotypical It's called Lexx or Lexx, a play on Texas, and yeah, it's basically stereotypical, Texas redneck trailer park race. IST. If I'm honest, I might have believed as a child there was some truth to it, but sorry, I grew up getting 90% of my news from NBC, so sorry. But this action sequence with the self bombers, oh man, I thought this was very interesting. So these self bombers are outmaneuvered by the moth that kind Zever flying around in, but the moth is outmaneuvered by its God-given nature. Moth to a flame. Ultimately, they destroy the self-bombers, but the moth falls victim to its own God-given nature. It's attracted to the flame shooting out of the pipes. And oh, God. So... in nature, God rules all. But the Earthling characters on Lexx in season 4, so far, seems to me, are like the human characters in cheesy bee shark movies. They're just there as food for the shark. I think the writers probably were wise, and they knew that the Earthlings could not be too likable for the sake of the storytelling. Most of them have pointless lives, dumb, greedy. I'm still exploring season 2, but so far, even a small group of dirty, scientist-type humans are just following their own human nature. They just want out. They just want, or more specifically, off the planet that they believe to be doomed. It's all about survival. Well, anyways, I don't know. If these videos I'm making about the show gain traction, I'll consider going back and rewatching all the episodes from seasons 1 and 2 and talk more in depthly about those. Mike Fairlack, thank you for your time. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, by the way.